Hi there, it's Paul from Hurricane Forex. Sorry if you weren't expecting that. So I'm going to talk about trading daily charts with Hurricane Forex, which I'm doing now because it is actually we are in the middle of the Christmas period. In fact, this is the Christmas period, and obviously that markets move less in the Christmas period. There's less volatility. So I'm going to talk a bit about how you can use Hurricane Forex to trade daily charts when markets are not moving as much as they normally do. So I'm going to start off with a trade that I've got on at the moment, UK 100, which I've just closed. Hang on, I'll just reopen that. This is actually a prop account. That's why it's a demo account, because it's actually monitored by the prop company. Just close that trade. So what we're looking for, so the fib levels, which are weekly fib levels, on the daily chart here, are calculated by Hurricane Forex. And you can see on the UK 100 chart, it pretty much does bounce between fib levels. Now, in fact, you can see back here, although we did have, it was quite bouncy. In fact, we did have quite a few sell signals down at it went to the 50%, went to the 0%, sorry, which is actually 50%. It's probably in fact fair price for this pair, that sort of level. So then you see we start getting this swing trade between these two areas. You see that, and even through the areas to the next hatched area. Whenever you hit a hatched area with Hurricane Forex, you may see a bounce. Okay, look at bounce through that area. Here's a look at this buy. So let's examine this buy trade. Have we got momentum to the downside anymore? No. Okay, the momentum to the downside gave up. So we start getting buy signals. Remember, in Hurricane Forex, we're looking for this one and that one together. So that one comes first, and then we saw that one. We go back and look at that. Yeah. Okay, so we've got a buy signal, and we break bullish. So on the daily chart, so that was actually the middle of the night. So you probably, if you were checking through your charts, take it sort of here-ish in the morning, and you'd see the build up of momentum. This is the momentum indicator here. You'd see the build up of momentum to the upside. Okay, where's your target going to be if you're taking a buy here? Your target's going to be this hatched area here. In fact, it does break right through the hatched area, bounces off above it, and then we get this sell signal, which I took on. Let's see, when did I take it? I think I took it here. Yeah, it was here. So it was Thursday I took this sell signal. I do not normally leave trades on over the weekend, but I want this big target, so I thought I'd leave it on. I might not make it that far because it is coming up to Christmas, and the markets do go quite quiet generally for the 2 weeks over the Christmas period. So here's the sell. There's the sells. There's the confirmation. I've got a bearish. You can see how the momentum's moved to the downside. Okay, and when it goes green like that, so we can start, when we see this, we consider a sell, but we don't take it yet, because if you look here, so look at this buy here. So here's a buy there on that whipsaw, and then there's another buy. Now, some of the time it will actually pull back before we get this secondary entry. So there's the secondary entry, and here's my target down at the 11.8%. I could go to the 23.6%, but I think because of that was 2 weeks ago. That would have been the target. I'm just going to hold on for that. Again, looking through here, so you can see the figures are completely balmy because the markets are shut at the moment. But let's look at the same sort of story. We've got a downtrend, so we're only looking to take sells. We get a sell signal here. We've got a buy signal there. Okay, so there is a buy signal, but you are trading straight into this hashed area. So you know that your trade's not going to go very far, especially because we're into a huge downtrend. And now in a huge downtrend, you can take trades on one signal. So there's your signal there. Your target's actually here if you're aiming for the next hatched area. And in fact, although it pulls right back, if you entered it there with your stop up here, although it pulls right back, it does actually get to the target, breaks the target. And then, of course, it has to bounce off it, because these hatched areas is normally where the market likes to hang around. See it there again. So we've got a sells in there. We're in a big downtrend, all right? There's no sign of it going up. So we're not taking buys, just sells. Now, this one would have probably stopped you out. This one here does actually make it in 2 weeks. It makes it down to the next hatched area. So you can actually trade. So there's a buy here. You've got quite a few buys here. Buy here, it does come back. It does pull back down. But if you're doing trailing stops, you'll just stop out somewhere in there in profit. Now here's the second buy, and you can see we've got this group of buys here. Now you notice that the 50 period Heikin Ashi moving average does start turning blue. You see that? which shows that we are moving to the upside. Okay, and you see momentum changes to the upside. Okay, so you may be looking to see, because it's daily, you could take that the next day and then just put your stop down here below the lowest low of the Heikin-Ashi candle, and just take that buy. So where's its target? Back up to here. Okay, which it does actually hit, and it breaks through, and now it's hit here. What's going to happen next? Anyone, any ideas? Hands up. Okay, hands down. It's probably going to go short down to here before it pulls back. Okay, there, we'll see where we are at the start of this next week coming. Look at the same patterns. So we've got a long downtrend. You just take the shorts, but you see how it changed to an uptrend. You see how there's 50 period Heikin-Ashi moving average, the two signals, the change in the layout of the fib ratios is a sure sign the markets are changing direction. Look at this one. So there's the first buy, there's the second buy, and it just went straight up for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, about 20 days. It went straight up. So that's how you can use it on the daily charts. Now, what's the downside of daily charts? Of course, it's very boringly slow. So you probably, I probably have 3 or 4 trades on at once, and I try not to trade in news unless I can make them safe trades. So the stop is inside the entry, because when you think of things like non-farm payrolls, FOMC, interest rates announcements, that sort of thing, you can have some pretty big moves that can actually just stop you out when you had a perfectly profitable trade. And you might not believe me, but trust me, you'll learn the hard way. So you need to know, well, where is my trade? So if you're in a trade that's been on a few days, then your stop already be inside the entry, so you can't lose money on the trade. It will stop out in profit. The only way you could lose money is if your margin suddenly goes really, really high, but that's unlikely to happen. So that's it, really. So let's talk a bit about Hurricane Forex. It's this indicator that you're looking at here. There's a sell on that, but you don't take it because it's an uptrend. So anyway, good. So Hurricane Forex is an indicator, and it's designed to help you find good entries and help you manage your targets. And one of the biggest issues and so you can see the 3 things you need for a good trade: structure, momentum, okay, and a good entry point, so that you're actually entering in the right place. Okay, and so that's basically it. So have a look at hurricaneforex.com. This video is going to go out on our YouTube channel. I'm going to stick it on the Mastodon server at forextrading.1. If you're not signed up for Mastodon yet, a lot of people are coming off Twitter and going to Mastodon. I've not left Twitter yet. I still use Twitter for publicizing and talking about Forex trading, and indices trading and stock trading and all those sorts of things. I know a lot of people like the completely blank charts, but I hope you can see that with a daily chart and Hurricane Forex, you've got a really clear indication of what's going on in the markets. You don't get a lot of signals off of it, because we want to find the most juicy signals. Look at this one. We're in an uptrend. Okay, there was a little sell there, went straight into the red area. See that? So we've got a buy out of the red area here. In fact, you can actually do this where it changes the other way around. So there's the first signal, and here's the second signal. So it's the other way around to our normal requirement. But we're in a big uptrend. Although it showed signs of reversing, it's just a double bottom. Here's our second signal. In we go here. Our target is that blue hashed area. Simple enough. So Hurricane Forex is $30 a month, or 30 something dollars a month. You can get it from the MetaTrader 4 website. If you go to hurricaneforex.com, there's links through on the bottom of that front page, and some videos and some talking as well. We've also got a trading room as well as the Mastodon server. We've got a trading room where you can come and ask questions and get any help you need. But a bit of studying the daily charts, and you can find good entries. Look at this. Okay, so there was a sell, and now we've got this buy. We're in an uptrend. What are you going to do? Okay, you're probably not going to do it, because at midnight, that was midnight Monday, so you can take it any time. Okay, you can probably take it Tuesday. Okay, same here. This is Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. So in fact, sorry, that's Monday there. Monday, that'll be the first day of the month, so you can see where we're going with it. So just, I hope you enjoy it. Let's come and trade with us. Let's have some fun. Let's make a bit of cash. Have a good day. Thanks very much. hurricaneforex.com.